a little concerned with exactly how much time the evenings will take. So instead of like ending like super early, I want to make sure we have enough time. So let's do some doles before we get straight into birds. Bird nights. Absolutely, light up, toke up, get ready. This is not weed night, but every night is weed night on Roarstream. Also, look at Mark. Look at that damn cat. Okay, so this is 25 pounds of Peacock brand all-purpose flour. How? Oh God, 25 pounds? I have no idea what a pound of flour costs. 25 pounds is half of 50, obviously, and I'd say 50 pounds of flour. I had to guess with my dumbass. I'm gonna say $38. $38 for the for the Peacock brand flour for 25 pounds of flour. Less than that, dramatically less. All right. 25 pounds, I will go with $31. Way less than that. Kitty thinks $25.99. I'm gonna go that. $9.99. Oh, I can't imagine $9.99. Still way less. All right, maybe I'm off base here. $18.99. $12.99. What the fuck? You can buy 25 pounds of flour for $6.50? That can't be right. That can't be right. Hold on. Costco Peacock brand flour. 25 pounds. Costco business. Doesn't say. God, that is fucking wild. Those are 2020 prices. That can't be right. Flour can be dense. Yeah, but I don't think it's that dense. That can't be right. But I will accede that is a incredible loss on my part. Brickdole. Santa's visits. How many bricks do you think is inside of the brickdole of the Santa's house? I'm going to guess 400, 300, and no, I'm going to stick with 400. 425. More than that. All right. 615. Really? How big is this? How big is this set? I think 1,200-ish. All right. I am batting negative numbers tonight. I'm going to go with 1642. Less than that. 1,500. Less than that. 1,400. More than that. 1,450. You won! Yay! We did it! That sucked. Let's do the star doodle. Can I get anything tonight? Can I get a single victory? We're gonna start with corn because I think that's what we always started with. I could be wrong. Also, the music's probably really loud. There you go. I'm gonna turn that down just a little bit. I got to be more conscious of the music. Apologies. Carrots. Carrots. What I'm going to start with. It's a vegetable that grows in spring and it does not regrow. Do the Wordle today. It has to do with ass. All right. Vegetable that grows in spring. I'm going to go with parsnip. Where is the parsnip? It's on here somewhere. There, no, it's not a leek. I don't. Here it is. All right. It takes more than 4 days to grow. I don't know all of the. I don't know all of the spring vegetables, unfortunately. Could it be wheat? I don't think wheat is spring. Let's go with hops. Where's hops? Sure, because I have no idea. Where the hell is hops? Unmilled rice. I have marrow. Garlic, cranberries, apricots. Oh, there it is. No, hops is summer. What else do we got? What else is spring? Spring, maybe dandelion is not a vegetable. Summer squash is not summer. How about wild horseradish is not a vegetable. Let's go with beets because I have no idea. Nope, beet is a fall. What else is spring? Leek is not a vegetable. Tamo root, tea leaves, the morel. The morel is I think the morel is not a... Yeah, that's what I thought. The morel is a forage. I have no idea. Let's go with... Not melon, not melon. Rhubarb? No, rhubarb seems like a fall plant. Maybe cabbage? Strawberry? No, strawberry's a fruit. Would the game consider tomato? No, let's go red cabbage. Asparagus? Sure. I have no idea. Where the hell is asparagus? I don't know all of these fruit. I don't know why I played this game. I don't know... I don't know Stardew Valley. Where is it? There's artichoke. Close enough. It was unmilled rice. It was unmilled rice. Let's do today's Wordle. And then I have one more thing I want to take a look at, and then we'll get into we'll get into Bird Night. Let's start. Turn this music up just a tiny bit. There we go. We're gonna start with Pearl. Spoilers if you haven't done the Wordle. We're gonna start with Wreck, Surge. Of course it's not Surge, but that helped actually. That actually helped more than I thought. Ooh. Okay. Feelanoid said it has to do with ass in a roundabout way. Is it creek? Creef? Creed? Cream? Creen? Is it creek? Oh! Ass. I thought you were talking about a butt. That was really loud. I thought you were talking about a butt. My mistake. Before we get into birds, I saw this and I wanted to watch this. This is called Bluey Here Comes the Grannies, the ultimate backyard adventure coaster.
That opened at the park on the 28th of March. This is our first one reaction to Bluey.
Shut up. Show me the coaster. Is this the queue?
Here's another look at one of the many interactive features throughout this queue line.
Is this the queue? Or is this just like a park? No, it's just an interactive area. Gotcha. I want to see the coaster.
As it keeps the kids entertained in the long queues that this attraction has been getting. Also, just want to shout out the amazing soundtrack in this queue line.
Okay.
Cars have done a great job with this, and I'm very impressed with what I've seen so far.
Is this the queue where you're just supposed to just mill about? How do people know where to stand?
Here's another photo opportunity as we approach the station platform for Bluey the Ride. Here come the grannies.
1 second. 1 second.
Here's another photo.
There we go. Real quick second. I'm not coming all the way to Bluey World and not getting my picture taken. Hold on. All right, everybody, say cheese. Say cheese. There we go. I wonder if that didn't even fucking work. Stupid fucking joke didn't even work. Damn it!
Opportunity as we approach the station platform for Bluey the Ride. Here come the grannies.
Didn't we take our kids to see Peppa Pig? I don't think so. I think we may have watched a YouTube video. They were way too old for Peppa Pig. Oh, is this the queue over here? Can we skip the queue?
Here's a look at Bluey the Ride. Here come the grannies in action.
Where is this? This is at Alton Towers, right? Yeah, Alton Towers, which is over in Europe. I'd like to ride the ride. Can I ride the ride? Okay, he's about to get on.
Here's our very first look at the station for Bluey the Ride. Here come the grannies. Looking forward to getting on this attraction, and I'll put in an official POV from the park coming up over the next few minutes.
Oh, are they going to make you put away your phone? Do they not trust you on the Bluey coaster? Really, really good background music. Thanks, Alton Towers. Alton Towers kind of looks cute. Very colorful. All right. It's clearly a kid coaster. It's cute. I don't know if I'd make a special trip for it, but if I was like...
Here's a look at the exit way for Bluey the Ride.
The exit way? What the hell are you showing us? Terrible. All right, that was cute. I wanted to see the Bluey ride. Let's take a look at some Bird Night shit. We're gonna start with hummingbirds, because hummingbirds are cool. Let's learn a little bit about hummingbirds, or maybe just fucking look at hummingbirds. I'm gonna be real. I haven't gotten that many new links. A lot of these are leftover links from Bird Night 1 that we didn't even get to. So I really over-prepared for Bird Night 1. This is called Hummingbird Pool Party number 5. Okay, have you guys ever been in a hummingbird garden? Excuse me. Have you ever been around a bunch of hummingbirds? Let me tell you something. Being around hummingbirds, is this the whole video? Or are they just chilling? Okay. I think we may have seen all the enjoyment out of hummingbirds in the water. Ruby-throated hummingbird migration across the United States. Hummingbirds, when you're amongst a lot of them, sound like you're in a wasp nest.
Ruby-throated hummingbirds have a long migration. Every
Oh, thanks, Jennifer.
Stay away from the summoner!
year, these tiny birds travel anywhere from southern Panama up as high as several of the Canadian provinces. One vagrant was even seen on the Kenai Peninsula in Alaska in 2019. But every year, these tiny hummingbirds appear at Jennifer's house in Springfield, Illinois, sometime in April or May, and usually stay for about 5 months. As the months go by, her population doubles and then doubles again, so that by July and August, she's feeding 30 to 40 ruby-throated hummingbirds.
Did we see them in New Mexico?
Danielle,
I don't remember that.
In Centerville,
I don't remember when we saw
has
them.
Another hot spot on the ruby throat migration route, and being further south, she has more of them crossing her property. Danielle starts seeing them at the end of March. By midsummer, their number...
I love this current tense news report on hummingbirds we're getting.
Numbers pick up, and by this time of the year, she sees well over 100 hummingbirds at her 6 feeders. She goes through a gallon of food a day, helping them tank up for the rest of their long route to Mexico and Central America.
And I gotta be honest, you gotta catch like 15 of these to make a proper meal.
Both Jennifer and Danielle have been feeding them for several years now, so
they're fattened up for the harvest.
Probably have generations of hummingbirds coming to feed at their feeders. The tricks are to be consistent and make sure your feeders are easily seen. Always keep the food fresh and your feeders clean.
I appreciate all these icons. I never get to see them really big. I can usually only see the icons really small on the lower screen, but every now and then I'll look at the upper screen and be like, oh, that looks really, really good when it's blown up.
Home. Thank you, Jennifer, Danielle, and everyone who's helping the Ruby Throats reach their winter destination.
Thank you to all of the ruby-throated hummingbird victory members.
Stay
With
tuned
your
for
help,
part
these birds
2,
will survive.
when we show you their arrival in Central America.
Oh, shit. A little bit of hummingbird lore here. A hummingbird builds tiny nest is the name of this one. Have you ever seen a hummingbird nest? Because I sure haven't. Oh, by the way, this video is getting...
A female Anna's hummingbird.
This video is getting uber claimed on YouTube, so the VOD is going to be ripped up to hell. That's what happened last time.
Plays the roles of surveyor, architect, and builder. She begins her nest with a platform of soft, fluffy fibers plucked from nearby plants.
Look at that
She's
adorable
chosen a
little
small tree
nest.
branch that offers a bit of scaffolding to anchor her construction.
Should be able to watch stuff to react. I agree. And for the most part, the videos get left alone. And as long as we can watch them on Twitch, it's okay if it gets caught on YouTube. I can edit that part out. Nobody watches the VODs anyways, but it's nice to have the record of it.
She uses her own small frame to shape the cup.
I love this little nest. I love this adorable little damn nest.
Now she needs a special thread to tie it all together.
She steals a spider.
It's made by another skillful architect.
Oh shit!
And fortunately, she can find it almost anywhere.
They steal from spiders?
Spider silk.
That rules. Oh my god, that's awesome.
As the nest grows around her, she works the inside of the bowl with her feet, compressing the resilient fibers into a thick wall.
I hope someday all of these videos get uploaded into like the mega cloud and we have some memory of hummingbirds as the way they were.
Footwork almost done, she begins to shingle the outside wall with lichen, seeds, and moss.
Other horse shit. You think hummingbirds that live like around civilization just get like detritus? They just got like plastic in their nest?
And
I mean,
suddenly,
everywhere has plastic, but
it's perfect.
I love that little nest. I love the
finished little home for the tiny hummingbirds to come.
I love the stupid hummingbird nest. I stopped it right as soon as I saw the eggs. I want to see the eggs. Shut up. Show me the eggs. Oh. Hummingbird versus wasp. Is this AI? This looks like AI. I'm almost 100% sure this is AI. It might not be. I can't tell. It's really slow. I don't think this is real. Let's check the comments. This is from 2 years ago. This is from 2 years ago. It's probably real. This wasp really gonna front up with a bird? Although this is so slowed down, they probably were just flying at each other. I don't know. Why Why hummingbirds urinate their body weight in a... Okay, I don't have the rest of that title, I guess.
No other bird even comes close to the hummingbird's
Why the fuck did I save a video about hummingbirds urinating?
ability to hover in one spot for so long and control their movement in every direction? with
Wasps
such
are terrible.
finesse? However, this ability comes at a cost. They have to be unbelievably lightweight in order to do this. The bee hummingbird weighs just 2 grams, making it the smallest vertebrate in the world. In the pursuit of removing any unnecessary weight, their limbs are barely functional anymore, only allowing them to perch. But they have an even bigger issue that requires even more
They got bigger fish to fry than their foot
extreme
problems.
adaptations to overcome, because they mainly consume nectar, a liquid, making it heavy. To combat this, hummingbirds have evolved into absolute machines, with specifically adapted kidneys that take in nectar, process it, and then remove all wastewater immediately, keeping their weight at an acceptable level. Depending on the species, their urine may amount to more than their body weight over the course of the day. All this means that a hummingbird's flight muscles may be burning
Oh my fucking god, could you imagine?
sugar that was swallowed as little as 15 minutes ago.
Could you imagine if you had to pee more than your own body weight every day? Roadrunner hunts hungry hummingbirds. I hope that none of these involve animals getting devoured, but you know, nature be scary, so your mileage may vary.
3 weeks, the chicks are as big as their mother.
Sorry, can you say that one again for me?
In just 3 weeks, the chicks are as big as their mother.
The chicks are as big as their mother.
And they're ready to join the melee at the neighborhood feeders, where the constant dogfights have attracted some attention.
Oh shit!
A roadrunner.
Roadrunner,
Like the cartoon.
I didn't even look you up, Roadrunners.
The real roadrunner is clever. It's also a hunter.
Shit, I should have looked up Roadrunners.
Predators often ignore hummingbirds. They're so small and so fast, they're hardly worth the trouble.
We saw Roadrunners out west, didn't we, Kitty?
But
Looks like something out of Jurassic Park. They're all dinosaurs. That's what's so great about birds. They're all just dinosaurs.
Drawn to one place. It's too much to resist.
Oh shit.
The more experienced hummingbirds can sense that something's not right.
Oh, can they? Other hummingbirds, I'm sensing danger.
Monsters don't seem to notice. A near miss.
Report that to HR.
But they'll be back.
Oh no! Oh shit! Oh god!
It's over quickly for the young hummingbird.
Well, the hummingbird section took a dire turn. Next, someone had a lot to say this morning. You're not a hummingbird. What the fuck are you? I like it. What bird is this? I don't know what bird this is. I can't comment on this bird. Starlings? He's cool. I like him. Oh my god. Could you imagine? Kitty, we can never have a bird. Could never have a bird. I don't even like it when Finn barks. Finally, the last of the hummingbird section, snoring hummingbird. fuck. You're so loud. Turn you down just a little bit.
A scientist in Peru captured this, escaping from the tiny body of a sleeping hummingbird.
Oh.
A high-pitched but unmistakable snore.
I want it to stop.
Hummingbirds are loved for their beauty and speed. But this one was behaving a little bit like a human.
Smack it.
The
Wake it up.
perfect cute response trigger.
Fucker's got apnea. Yeah, get the hummingbird for this one. It's like it was cute at first, but I'm starting to hate the little bitch. It's like, all right, turkeys. We're moving on to turkeys. Turkey time. First, in our list of turkeys, like I said, I have no idea what these videos are. Turkeys play with deers and squirrels.
And I had never considered that the wild turkey was a
I never considered the wild turkey was.
playful bird.
I never thought that the turkeys wanted to play with the deer. Walk off a very short pier.
Good boy. Enjoy it.
All over the
These
place
animals-
in Yankee Springs. Kitty's probably heard of that place. Have you heard of Yankee Springs, Kitty?
For showing me how to live my life also.
We have wild turkeys in Central Florida. Every now and then they will just be wandering around Disney property. Get rid of Bluey, the mailman roller coaster. This mailman gets attacked by turkeys every day on the job. Learning a lot about turkeys today.
These wild turkeys are going postal. Watch as
How fucking annoying would this be?
they chase the mailman as he makes his appointed rounds in Cape Cod, Massachusetts. Every day.
How annoying would this shit be?
He's used to it because it happens every day. He even has a pole to keep the flock away until he can drive.
These two just got fucking almost creamed.
He even has a pole to keep
Whoop.
the flock away until he can drive off safe and sound.
He talked to his manager. He talked to his manager about this, and they're like, "Have you tried the pole?" Can you check page 43 of your manual?
Be sure to watch Inside Edition.
He's gonna run over one of these damn bastards. He's gonna run over one of them one day. He's gonna be like, "I don't know what happened. They were just in the wrong place, wrong time. I don't know what to tell you." I'm sorry. What the hell is this? Was I doing a bit? I think I was doing a bit that I didn't set myself up for. This is a Turkey 4K scenic relaxation film. I think it's about the country Turkey, because this isn't about turkeys at all. This is about the country Turkey. Ah, there we go, the turkey flag. I think if I had to guess, the reason I probably put this on here was because this reminds me of my damn dentist's office. It feels like, hold on, I need to get the volume just about right. It needs to be just quiet enough that you could barely hear it. And then you need to have like a dentist talking to you while your mouth is full of garbled marbles. They're like, "Hey, so how's work going?" Yeah, This is a Bill Cosby bit. All right, that's enough of Turkey 4K relaxation scenic film. Turkeys gobbling. Is this a 3-minute video of turkeys gobbling? I apparently didn't want to learn anything about turkeys. Although, to be fair, I didn't learn a lot about hummingbirds either. Okay, I think we may have learned enough about turkeys. Now, I did want to take a look at this. Kitty was talking about this with me the other day. Everyone talks about Everyone's talking about Benjamin Franklin. He talks about the turkeys. That Benjamin Franklin said that turkeys should have been the national bird, which is not necessarily true. I have the letter here, and for the most part, this letter is incredibly dull. It's talking about like old-timey like clubs that don't have anything to do with anything, but there is a part here that has to do with the with the bald eagle. Specifically, Ben Franklin doesn't think the bald eagle is a good bird. And so I just wanted to read this paragraph specifically. The rest of this is not important. Excuse me, let me take a drink real quick. Bird night rules. The gentleman the gentleman who made the voyage to France to provide the ribbons and medals has executed his commission. Others object to the title as not properly assumable by any but General Washington and a few others who served without pay. Others object to the bald eagle as looking too much like a dindon or turkey. For my own part, I wish the bald eagle had not been chosen as the representative of our country. He is a bird of bad moral character. He does not get his living honestly. You may have seen him perched on some dead tree, where, too lazy to fish for himself, he watches the labor of the fishing hawk. And when that diligent bird has at length taken a fish, and is bearing it to its nest for the support of his mate and young ones, the bald eagle pursues him and takes it from him. With all this injustice, he is never in good case, but like those among men who live by sharping and robbing, he is generally poor and often lousy. Besides, he is a rank coward. The little king bird, not bigger than a sparrow, attacks him boldly and drives him out of the district. He is therefore by no means a proper emblem for the brave and honest Cincinnati of America, who have driven all the king birds from our country. When is this get about turkey? Oh, I see turkey coming up. Though exactly fit for the order of knights which the French call that. I am on this account not displeased that the figure is not known as a bald eagle, but looks more like a turkey. For in truth, the turkey is in comparison a much more respectable bird, and withal a true original native of America. Eagles have been found in all countries, but the turkey was peculiar to ours, and the first of the species seen in Europe being brought to France by the Jesuits from Canada and served up at the wedding table of Charles IX. He is besides, though a little vain and silly 'tis true, but not the worse emblem for that, a bird of courage, and would not hesitate to attack a grenadier of the British Guards, who would not presume to invade his barnyard with a red coat on. That's what he says about turkeys and eagles. That's not Ben Franklin going out and putting a PowerPoint presentation together to say that turkeys are better birds than bald eagles. He's saying that this is more of a bald eagle diss track than it is a plus for turkeys. That's all I wanted to say. I wanted to actually read that letter. Most of it's very, very boring. This is the Junco. Say hello to the Junco. Hi, Junco.
Say hello to the Junco.
Hi, Junco.
A bird that at first glance does not seem all too glamorous, even to dedicated birdwatchers. But for scientists interested in evolution and animal behavior, the Junco is a rock star.
Look at that.
For nearly 100 years, Juncos have been the subject of groundbreaking scientific research.
Why?
Juncos have taught us a lot about ourselves.
How?
For example, how hormones like testosterone influence social behaviors. People are more like birds than we would ever have guessed.
The same
You sure? Are you sure?
bird that can be found in your backyard inhabits some of the most isolated and remote habitats on the continent.
I feel like the fact that you spend a lot of time with birds maybe has a little bit of correlation and causation.
You went around the world, you wouldn't expect all people to look alike. When you go around the country, you don't find that all Juncos look alike.
Can't argue with that. She's got me by the balls. I don't know what to tell you.
From the Appalachian Mountains of Virginia to the Black Hills of South Dakota and Wyoming's Grand Tetons to the highlands of Guatemala, the mountains of Baja, and a remote island nearly 200 miles off the western coast of Mexico.
Uh-huh. What is this?
Researchers set out to understand the behavior, physiology, and genetic makeup of a bird that is perhaps one of the world's greatest examples of diversification and rapid evolution.
If you want to understand evolution in action, the process of forming...
I don't understand. Do one of my other videos tell me why juncos are important? Like, because this video is being very closed-mouthed about it.
Species, then the junco is the bird to study.
Where's the stupid AI?
Yeah, evolution isn't something that happened a long time ago.
Why are juncos important?
The complexity of the junco can be subtle, but it can be obvious as well. And so you have a whole spectrum of variation from the gross to the subtles.
As juncos
they just evolve quickly,
continue to adapt to modern man and the changing climate around them, they introduce as many questions as answers.
I'm still not clear on why we care about juncos, or why I watched a bunch of videos about juncos.
Breaking news, people. The Mafia's
Jinkos? I had Jinkos in the 90s.
back. That's right, the dark-eyed Juncos have returned from their summer homes. If you're new here, you might be wondering why I refer to dark-eyed Juncos as the Mafia. It's because these tiny birds have strict hierarchies within their flocks and are always seething with rage. Juncos know only two modes, violence and millet. And today I'm going to teach you how to attract them. Starting off with food. Juncos are
Why is everybody so cagey about these damn birds? Tell me what they do.
not picky eaters and will accept any of these foods. However, Juncos will 100% commit murder to get a hold of some good millet. You want Juncos? Make sure you put out the good stuff.
I don't want Juncos.
Juncos will use a hopper or a platform feeder, but I suggest a ground feeder because if you want Juncos, you gotta get on their level, which is the ground. It's always good to offer Juncos drinks and a plate. To attract Juncos, here's my last piece of advice. Never, ever accept a favor from the Mafia.
Shut up. Next. What are these damn birds? They're cool. The true snowbirds. 16 fascinating facts about dark-eyed Juncos. You know, I'm going to make a consecutive... I don't like the way this guy's looking at me.
Why, hello, greetings and salutations, my...
Should have gone with my guts. Dark-eyed Juncos have a lot to say about it. I know Juncos die after sex. Do they? Heyo. I was going to say, that would actually be something interesting about Juncos. I don't know why the hell we are looking up Juncos, or why the hell I looked up Juncos. Next, ostrich race, 2011. All right, everyone pick an ostrich.
2011 version of Extreme Racing at Remington Park. My name is Brent Skarkey, host of Oklavision.
Sorry, was his name Brent Skarkey?
Version of Extreme Racing at Remington Park. My name is Brent Skarkey, host of
Brent Skarkey.
Oklavision. You can see it on Cox Cable Channel 3 in Oklahoma City and Tulsa every day at noon. We'll be running a 1/16 of a mile, 110 yards, and the ostriches, all from Africa, doing doing their best to get in the gates right now. Happy.
It looked like he got in fine, Brent.
To have everyone on board. They're trying to get those big birds into the gates. Once the birds are in the gates, then the jockeys get on board, and then we'll be down for some fun. Like I say, these...
Lois, I'm at the gym. I hate it here. I want to come home. Everybody's so mean, and there's this one guy who follows me around and calls me fat.
This fucking announcer is killing me. Are you listening to him?
Gates, then the jockeys.
Once the ostriches get in the gates, then the jockeys can get on, and then we can have some real fun.
Trying to get those big birds into the gates. Once the birds are in the gates, then the jockeys get on board, and then we'll be down for some fun. Like I say, these birds can get up and move upwards of 60 miles an hour. They don't look big enough for a jockey to get on board, but I'm telling you, these guys fit pretty nicely. And with professional
Loving the guys with the chicken wire
riders
out
going
there.
down the track, we're going to see some fun times. Happy to have everyone out for a gorgeous day of racing here at Remington Park. Looks like the jockeys are mounting their
I think he said Oklahoma City.
friends there, and we're going to be down for some racing very, very soon.
Okay, this is like a 2-minute video, and he said we're about to be racing soon, like 6 times. Remington Park.
Gorgeous day. Reminder, the winner of this race will, the bird will be earning a cash donation from Remington Park to their charity of choice. So we wish all the birds in this race good luck. Once again, just over a 100-yard dash, if it will. 110 yards, 1/16 of a mile, and all the proceeds from this race will go to a great cause. After
Which one? All right, which number are you picking? Which number are you picking? I'm going to pick randomly. Do I have a D10 in here? I got a D20. 9. Is there 9 birds?
the 7th race, we're going to have the camels, so make sure to stick around for that. And, of course,
it's very lucky.
In the meantime,
picking number 9, this one right here.
All the birds in the gates. The jockeys are on board. Looks like we are very close to racing here, my friends.
This announcer sucks.
The 2011 Exotic Extreme races are off. Down.
Which one's which? I can't fucking see.
On the outside, that's
which
Zippy,
one's
and
which?
then Henhouse Harry out, but Dixie Chick in the lead. It's Dixie Chick and Henhouse Harry. Down the stretch they come. It looks like Dixie Chick is your winner. Oh, yes.
Is
Dixie
it?
Chick with J.D. Mitchner now not aboard. Dismounted right in the nick of
Really funny to watch them not catch the ostrich.
with J.D.
Really funny to watch them fail to catch the ostrich. Nope.
Dismounted right in the
Ostrich
nick of
is
time.
gone.
Oh, we've got bird race on. We have a loose bird on the track, my friends.
Oh, that was number 9? Why in the world would they pan to that video? It's this bird over here.
Off. Down the stretch they come. On the outside, that's Zippy.
Yeah,
and
I
then
guess that
Henhouse
would be
Harry
him.
out, but Dixie Chick.
All right, yay. we won. Excellent. All right. Ostriches. Boop. Cyclist chased by ostrich. I think most of my ostrich videos involve chases. Cyclist chased by ostrich, the funniest thing you'll see today. I don't know about the funniest thing I'll see today, but it's cool, I guess. Turn down the wind tunnel that's happening. It kind of looks like it's just racing alongside with them. It doesn't look like it's after them. It looks like it's just sort of it wants to party with them. Though frankly, I wouldn't stop either. Oh, ostrich getting tired, I think. Oh yeah, swans are mean critters. I don't know if I have anything on swans, but they're mean birds. Ostrich gives the performance of his life.
Female ostriches are very choosy. With the largest eyes of any
This is the guy who wants to get with you.
land-living animal, they assess his every detail. The pinkness of his shins, the shininess of his black feathers.
Okay. Adding a lot of commentary
both
to
indicate
this.
his sexual quality. But he has yet to pass a crucial test. The females lead
He must pass the council of the dance of
him on a
birds.
chase, testing his stamina. And they can run at speeds of 40 miles an hour.
Is this really what they got to do? They got to
All
do
he
a
has to
fucking.
do
They got a need for speed into the desert.
to keep up. female's throws. And once again, he tries to win her over.
This is what you're going with? Little tappy feet? How are the tappy feet working?
But again, she seems indifferent.
Yeah, maybe switch up your game. Tappy feet needs a switch up. More straightforward than dancing.
Now he has only one trick left.
Man, I don't know what to tell you. This doing anything for you, ma'am?
At last, he seems to be getting some attention.
How is this working? Fucking birds, man! Well,
She
my,
flicks her
my.
wings, a sign that she is impressed.
Wow.
So, with little to lose, cautiously,
Ooh,
he
tappy feet.
performs his final trick.
My, oh my. Why don't you come over here and tappy feet all over my back? Ah, fuck!
It's not
Fuck!
perfect.
Ah, fuck! Ow! Tappy feet! Oh. Woo woo!
But he gives the performance of his life.
He did it! The son of a bitch is getting laid! What a moment! We were here for this! Your mate's head looks like a penis. You did better? I don't know, man. I don't know. This is the expert we're seeing. She's down there like, I'm just going to count pebbles. The ostrich's anti-predator tactics.
Survival. It's not enough to just keep moving. Knowing when, how, or where to move is what makes the difference between life and death. At nearly 9 feet tall and weighing up to 320 pounds, it's no surprise that an ostrich can't fly.
What is this voice he's doing?
Its wings are just too small to lift its huge bulk off the ground.
Off the ground. Yeah, exactly.
But the ostrich has 2 other anti-predator tactics. Run or hide.
Well, you pretty much called it out, didn't you, bud?
It all depends on who's doing the hunting.
Now, if it's a lion, the ostrich gets
This
scared.
male ostrich is being stalked. One of the most common predators of the ostrich is the cheetah.
I mean, one of the only things that can catch an ostrich.
Unable to outrun them, the ostrich will choose to hide in the long grass. But this is a leopard, an ambush predator.
Oh shit, that's a leopard.
A hide-and-seek maestro.
Oh no, we're not going to watch an ostrich die, are we? I don't want to see an ostrich die. Look at these dumb
the
fucking
ostrich
things.
Switches strategy. With a top speed of 40
woo
3 miles an hour, it's the fastest animal on 2 legs. Elasticated joints and tendons that store huge amounts of energy.
Leopard's like, nah.
Give the ostrich its speed and unique spring in his step.
Ostrich.
Leaving almost all predators behind with a flurry of feathers.
It's very
It's
funny.
a pretty good alternative to flying. Even their chicks can run at 35 miles an hour by 1 month old.
Could you imagine? You're trying to find your 1-year-old. He's at the watering hole down down like 5 blocks down. This is Ostrich Derby 2018. Pick a bird. I'm picking bird number this one that doesn't have a number. And doesn't apparently seem to be going the right way.
His poof looks pretty.
I'm bird number 3.
Olive petals all set, and here they
Oh
come.
my God, they've got
In the
fucking
7th
chariots.
annual Ostrich Derby. Smoothie's poof on the inside. Geisha's in between.
Is his name Smoothies Poof? I muted it. Help.
Smoothie's poof on the inside. Geisha's in between them, and
Yeah.
Olive petal on the outside. And Geisha strikes the lead now. It's Olive Petal on the outside. Olive Petal's doing more. Olive Petal and Geisha, these two to the wire. Olive Petal wins it.
Hell yeah.
Olive Petal.
Olive Petal
And
kicks
there
ass.
they go.
And the ostriches just go into the fence that does not hold them. We've proven that the fence does not hold. Oh, this video is gone. So I guess whatever ostrich video that was is gone forever. I'll save that ostrich race for later. Bald eagles. So we gave bald eagles some shit during the Ben Franklin section, but we've got some really dumb watching them walk. We got some bald eagle sections. These things look real dumb when they walk. Making my way downtown. Hey, how's it going? Anybody excited to see the national symbol? Anybody heard of the United States of America? Hi, how's it going? Crow, right? Anybody gonna eat this? God Christ. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Fucking scavenger, gross ass bird. Just fucking scavenger, gross bird. This should have been a turkey. We should have made it a turkey. This is bald eagle versus grizzly.
Steep hill.
I think this video is more about the bear than it is about the bird, to be quite honest.
I'm fishing, videoing a bear, and driving the boat all at the same time.
Where's the
Oh, did you see that?
Okay, it was worth it. It was worth it.
The woodpecker bird likes pecking wood. The bluebird's a bird that sings pretty good. Sparrows are a bird that are pretty cool, eh? But the ibis is a bird that drinks bin juice all day. A crow is a bird with a heaps mad squawk. A cockatoo's a bird with a sick mohawk. Chicken is a bird that tastes good and lays eggs. And ibises are bin juice drinking dregs. A goose is a bird that's...
You know these things are fucking, they're protected in like 3 of the Australian states.
Chilled like a duck. An ibis is a bird that's a picnic-wrecking fuck. Doves are birds that represent purity. Ibises wreck picnics and disrupt the community. Penguins are birds that fall in love and mate for life. But ibises love nothing because they're dead inside. Swan is a bird that's graceful and that. And ibises aren't birds, they're feathered bin rats. Ibis. Bin juice drinking gronks. Yeah, the ibis. They're big...
Spoilers, I actually have a section on bin birds.
Gross and long, it's the ibis. Picnic wrecking jerks. Yeah, the ibis. They're the worst birds. The condor is an awesome bird of prey. A hawk's a bird that's a cool bird, eh? The eagle bird soars through the sky as it hunts. But ibises are bin juice drinking cunts.
Are they endemic to Australia?
Albatross bird.
Because they definitely are in Florida now.
Lives to 60, maybe older. A parrot is a bird living on a pirate's shoulder. Parrots say cool shit like, Polly want a cracker? But ibises just fucking come up and harass ya. A lorikeet's a bird with a colourful jacket. Ibises can fuck off back to their home planet. A seagull's a bird that scabs hot chips. And there's only one bird that's scabbier than this. It's the ibis. They're picnic wrecking irrits. Yeah, it's the ibis. I hope they don't come near us. Yeah, the ibis. They're bin juice drinking jerks. It's the ibis. They're the fucking shittest birds.
They just don't, and they have no care for you. They just want what your shit is.
A picnic-wrecking burden on humanity, a dumpster-diving bin chicken disrupting the community, annoying the general public at every opportunity, disgrace to feathered creatures bringing shame on the bird family. If there are any ibises watching this, firstly, there's no bin juice here, so you can fuck off. Secondly, get a job and fucking do something with your life. Sort it out. You're on the road to nowhere. Go migrate to that garbage island floating in the middle of the Pacific Ocean or some shit. I don't know. I'm not your dad. I can't tell you how to live your life. Just stop wrecking everyone's picnics. Fuck. It's the ibis. Bin juice drinking cunt. It's the ibis.
Yeah, they definitely hang around Disney.
Yeah, Yeah, the ibis. Picnic wrecking jerk. It's the ibis. What a fucking kind of a bird. If I was an ibis, I'd go kill myself.
Yeah, I actually have a section on ibises. We saw the bear and the grizzly. Let's finish up the eagles. Animal that starts with the letter E.
You need to hear this if you love
Oh shit! Is this AI?
sky superheroes. Guess which animal starts with E and zooms across the sky? Yep, it's the eagle.
Couldn't they just get eagle footage?
The eagle has huge wings that let it glide and swoop, like a flying superhero cape. Its eyes are super sharp. Eagles can spot snacks from really, really far away.
Snacks.
Like spotting
a horse?
A toy across the playground.
Why are you showing us a horse?
And check out those talons. Strong, curvy claws built for grabbing food and holding on
Eagles
tight,
aren't going
like
for a
superhero
horse.
Hands. Eagles build big nests called eyries on tall mountains and tall trees, so they get the best view of their kingdom.
That's not
Fun
an eagle.
fact, some eagles can soar for hours riding warm air currents.
That's
Pretty
an owl.
epic sky skills.
Shut up. Shut fucking AI. Okay. This bald eagle decided to make Paxton its landing spot.
Very solemn moment and a patriotic moment and an uncooperative bald eagle, but we're ready to play
doesn't
baseball
like you.
nonetheless. Here at Target Field, and we'll take this weather-wise.
Okay, that was fun. The fucking eagle did not like him. Lyrebird is our next bird that we have for the evening. What is the lyrebird? The eagle didn't like him being shooed away.
What bird has the most elaborate, the most complex, the most beautiful song in the world? Well, I guess they're
Surprisingly, it's the seagull, but there's none here.
lots of contenders, but this bird must be the superb lyrebird of Southern Australia.
I don't know anything about the lyrebird. I do recognize these sounds because I've heard it in a remix. There's an animal
He clears a
remix
space in the forest
that
to serve
uses
as
this
his
bird
concert
sounds.
platform. To persuade females to come close and admire his plumes, he sings the most complex song he can manage, and he does that by copying the songs of all the other birds he hears around him.
Do more
such
voice
as the
do.
kookaburra.
What else is there to do?
It's a very convincing impersonation.
I mean, basically, we only had like 2 or 3 more
Even the
animals
original
left.
is fooled.
You didn't get like a quarter of the animals?
He can imitate the calls of at least 20 different species.
But after you get all the animals, there's like no other unlock.
He
We got
also,
like
in
almost
his
all the
attempt to
unlocks
outsing his
other than the
rivals,
animals.
Incorporates other sounds that he hears in the forest. That was a camera shutter.
Pretty wild this damn bird in the middle of the jungle knows what a camera shutter sounds like. Lyrebirds are able to mimic almost any sound.
What about this?
Wow. Okay, do this.
Oh!
Ooh, say I love you.
Who do you want me to impersonate?
Off the top of my head, I don't know. My dad, maybe? Yeah, I don't know. Let's try my dad. Yeah, do my dad. Do it.
I don't know what your dad sounds like.
I don't either.
Oh, do me.
Oh, do me.
What about this?
I don't, okay, that seems like it doesn't fit the theme of the rest of the evening, but that's fine. Superb liar. Oh my God, this is 10 minutes. I don't care that much about lyrebirds. Next, that's Bald Eagle with the Paxton thing. Okay, let's watch this this ostrich one that I've been skipping. I've got a few ostrich races that will spread throughout the evening. All right, pick your bird. I'm going with the bird. I'm going with the bird that jumped the gun. I'm going with the cheating bird, number 13.
And there you go! Number 3, Stephen Curry, very rambunctious. Great start for Brexit. Good start for Kim Kardashian.
I'm sorry. What are these names?
After that, cruising for a bruising. It is Brexit. Kim Kardashian.
Why are we calling them Brexit and Kim Kardashian?
Escalade calls on the bird for everything he has and wins. Number 1, Kim Kardashian is the champion.
Did I win again? I think I picked number 1.
How about that? Those birds were twirling, spinning around. We have one attacking somebody now. Holy cow. A day sponsored by the Minnesota Lottery. Number 1 is the winning ticket.
I think 1's the one I picked. That was the one on the right? I'm like 3 for 3 on ostrich races today. That rules. Bald eagle we saw, lyrebird we saw, dodo birds. We're going with an extinct bird for the evening. The Dr. Binox Show. Main character. The scary reason the dodo bird went extinct.
Do you know why the dodo bird went extinct? First off, this bird wasn't known to be the brightest or smartest bird. I mean, the dodo bird was literally flightless and lacked any natural fear. The dodo bird went extinct because sailors, rats, and pigs would eat all their eggs, while hungry explorers literally hunted the dodo bird, even though they were said to taste awful. With no fears of
Who said they tasted awful? I thought everyone said they tasted delicious.
humans and no flight skills, these birds waddled their way straight into history. Do you know why the dodo...
I'm pretty sure people thought the dodo bird tasted great. The dodo bird is coming back from extinction, says at Forrest Galante.
Big news coming out of
Left ear, gang. Left ear. Everyone rise up. Left ear.
Colossal on the Dodo project today. So they announced that for the first time ever, scientists have successfully grown pigeon primordial germ cells, which is a major breakthrough for bird gene editing. So what they've done is they've created special gene-edited chickens that can actually lay eggs from edited cells. So Colossal now has a Nicobar pigeon, which is the closest living relative of the dodo bird, breeding colony in Texas, and they've already edited pigeon cells with dodo DNA in them. Now, with Colossal being valued over $10 billion, having that kind of money behind something in conservation, it's like there's nothing they can't do in de-extinction. It's so exciting.
Have they actually done anything? It sounds like they haven't actually accomplished anything. Like, let me know when the bird's back, please. This is called Reconstruction of a Bird Dinosaur.
Archaeopteryx was...
What does this have to do with dodos? Maybe this was my extinct birds category.
No acrobat. But it had feathers. And it could fly. Its collarbones had already fused together.
I'm going to draw a bird up here.
Enabling the wings to flap efficiently and gain altitude, allowing it to hunt and nest in trees.
Medieval birds are cool. Medieval, or not medieval, prehistoric, like everything is cool, but birds are really cool. Like, look at that guy. That's a bird and basically a dinosaur.
Throughout the 20th and 21st centuries, more Archaeopteryx fossils were unearthed in Germany. The feathers on its feet are intriguing, since modern birds no longer show this characteristic. Is this an exception? What is sure?
Gotta love this early 2000s computer era
by evolution.
Birds.
Just like this giant marine reptile.
There you go.
A Leopleurodon.
Perfect for bird night. All right, I'm bored of prehistoric bird. Kids learning video, the Archaeopteryx dinosaur song.
Archaeopteryx, a bird-like flying dinosaur.
Archaeopteryx with a mouthful of teeth. Archaeopteryx, a long bony tail and then 2 feathered wings and 3 claws on each. Archaeopteryx.
Who's this for?
Jurassic period. Archaeopteryx been found fossilized.
Need to hear that again.
Archaeopteryx been found fossilized.
Found fossilized.
Of the Maniraptora, Archaeopteryx just about full size.
Who needs to learn about this damn dinosaur?
Those wings, no one knows if it could fly.
No one knows if it can fly.
Flap those wings that it ever get up to the sky. Archaeopteryx, bird-like flying dinosaur. Archaeopteryx with a mouth.
Okay, are we just repeating the same chorus?
Archaeopteryx, a bird-like flying dinosaur. Archaeopteryx with a mouthful of teeth.
I hate this.
Size.
It's the same shit. Ah, shut up! I'm going to hear that in my dreams if I don't stop hearing it now. Let's learn about pigeons. Let's learn about pigeons. I got some pigeon videos.
Sky rats, sewer eagles, gutter falcons. Millions of them.
And other things your bullies called you in high school.
Pecking up to 16,000 times a day.
Archaeopteryx, a bird-like flying dinosaur.
Archaeopteryx, a bird-like flying dinosaur.
Our statues, even us.
The mouthful of teeth.
It seems they're always getting in the way. But take another look. Pigeons are one of nature's most successful creatures.
Are they?
Thriving in almost every city and town.
I don't know about successful, but I
are.
guess it counts.
And pigeons are exceptional navigators, always finding their nests across the city or the continent. It's an internal drive scientists call
That's a different
homing.
night.
Drop a pigeon
They
almost
called
anywhere,
homing.
even thousands of miles away, and they'll successfully find their way home. In ancient times, when something absolutely, positively had to get there, tie it to a pigeon. In wartime, pigeon messengers were fast, dependable, and nearly impossible to intercept.
How'd they trust them?
95% of pigeons used in combat successfully delivered their message.
How do they trust these birds?
More reliable than radios on the battlefield. A World War I pigeon named Cher Ami took enemy fire in his chest and lost a leg. He still flew to headquarters, saving soldiers trapped behind enemy lines.
Shrami's a hero.
Of over 30 pigeons awarded medals of valor during wartime. One key to a pigeon messenger's success: speed. To send a message 50 miles, a world-class runner needs almost 5 hours, and a horse almost 2 hours. But a pigeon, less than 60 minutes.
What? They can go that
Sorting,
fast?
Accessing the vast amounts of data they're bombarded with demands another hidden power: memory. Research at Tufts University in Massachusetts aims to discover just how good pigeon memory is. Psychologist Bob Cook's been working with one special pigeon.
They put the metal on the bird, and it just his head just like clunk as it goes down to the ground because it's so heavy.
Years.
This is Linus, the master of memory, the pigeon of particulars.
God, I love this fucking bird.
Goes up to 1,000 images. So this is the testing chamber that we use to study the intelligence of pigeons. Inside the chamber is a touch screen that the pigeon pecks at to let us know what he's doing.
Bird's like,
2 food trays flank a touchscreen video display. Each picture releases food into one of the trays. Both will illuminate, but Linus must remember which tray is assigned to which picture. And he reliably does, for over 1,000 images, remembering to turn right or left depending on the picture.
They're remarkable vision machines. They're
What is it?
remarkable memory machines. They do this.
That's more than
with
4
a brain
pictures
that's
he was
really
looking at.
Not much bigger than a thumb.
Like what was the actual categorization that it was trying to figure? My smartest pet pigeon.
Early. Where's the square go? Good boy. Early. Where's the triangle go? Good boy.
Okay. I hate these videos because I don't trust this. I need to see you do it in multiple ways.
Where's the last one? Last circle.
How do I know that your stupid bird isn't doing them in the exact same order every time? I mean, they're pigeons. They're very smart, but still. These birds' nests are terrible for a reason. That's 11 minutes.
Birds' nests are a work of art, from the intricate apartment complexes of the sociable weaver bird to the massive, maintained-for-life nests of bald eagles. Many nests are masterpieces, but some of them aren't quite as impressive. In fact, they're downright pitiful. Some nests are built so badly that they straight up fall out of trees. Like, I don't even know if we can call it building with some of the shoddy...
I want to know about the
work that these birds put in.
Oh, it's multiple birds. I want to know specifically about pigeons. I don't care about that. Bird-brained pigeons perform like primates.
Dr. Damien Scarf of the University of Otago has been taking a closer look inside the pigeons' brains. And he discovered that pigeons, along with our primate cousins, can too recognize if abstract objects are the same or different. When trained to recognize abstract objects, like these green and blue circles, pigeons not only know to match the blue to the blue and the green to the green, but they can also transfer the skill to objects that they've never seen before.
Love watching it impatient.
Like this hand.
Come on, open the stupid
and this
thing.
Bomb.
So the matching task is interesting because matching is something that we used to think was unique to primates. So showing that pigeons can match not only shows that they have the ability.
Made a video about how they did a bad job. To be fair, I think she probably would have explained why they did a bad job, but I don't care. I want to know specifically about pigeons.
To match, but it also shows they can apply a learnt skill to a novel situation.
Dr. Scarf has discovered that pigeons can plan at least one step ahead, as well as primates do. This pigeon has been trained to pick 3 colours in a prescribed order.
It looks like he's just fucking around.
Blue.
He did. It wasn't
But
right.
when the green and the blue switch places in front of the pigeon's eyes, he picks wrongly. Or when the green and the blue were blocked by the opaque white squares, he still picks them in the right order, which indicates that he's planned his actions ahead. But as it turns out,
kind of looked like he was just screwing around to me.
Our clever pigeons can recognize numerical differences as well. Pigeons have been trained to assort the first 3 numbers in the order of magnitude. To everyone's surprise, however, they can also recognize the difference between large numbers that they've never seen before.
So what surprised me about my research is that I basically found that
I don't understand what they're accomplishing here. It seems like there's no rhyme or reason.
Perform a lot of the tasks on par, if not better, than primates. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to a task that we know pigeons perform better than us, and that's their navigation skills. So pigeons can navigate from far away, so they can navigate over hundreds of kilometers from places that they've never been before. So now the new research is going to look at how they do that. So by attaching little backpacks that have GPS devices in them.
Okay, whatever. How armies trained birds to deliver secret messages. What are you showing me, feeling like? What is this? Why does the Discord thing never work when I want it to? Doesn't matter. I have Discord right here. No, good yogi.
A bird to deliver a letter? Most people would say no.
But the truth is that bird brains are smarter than you might think. In fact, armies in France, Britain, and the United States used to train pigeons to deliver messages. First, they were raised and fed at a home base, then they would travel in cages to the front lines. That way, troops could attach a letter to the pigeons and
is it, or is it just shit
release
animation?
them. From there, the
Hard to
pigeons
tell.
would fly straight home.
It was a year ago.
Can you train
a pigeon solves the classic box and banana problem. No music. I don't know what the box and banana problem is, but this pigeon's gonna figure it out. I think I've seen this video because they put it next to the Cuphead video. Did we watch the Cuphead video of the person who the game reviewer who couldn't figure out how to figure out the tutorial, and it was next to a video of a bird figuring out a puzzle, and the bird figured it out way faster than the Cuphead guy did? I gotta find that video. Excuse me. You can get it. Perfect. Where's that? Cuphead tutorial bird pigeon. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. I don't understand this video. I don't understand how you can't figure out what's on the screen. It's mind-boggling. Hold for high jump. Tap to evade. Also, you can use the jump. You can use the dash in midair. Good God. And I don't understand why they published this. How did this not go to this person's manager and they were like, you can't publish. I'm assuming they have a manager. Maybe they didn't have a manager. Maybe they were freelance. If they had a manager, somebody should have taught that, like told them, hey, you can't release this. Okay? Yeah, there you go. Read the stuff in the background. Look, they published it intentionally to go, look how stupid I was. Was the joke that he was bad at it, or was the joke that he was pretending to be bad at it? Because filming pigeons in two of the world's busiest cities. I'm done. I'm bored of pigeons. Next, this is the 2017 Ostrich Derby. Pick an ostrich.
And the ostriches are bigger than any other bird in the world. They can grow up to 9 feet tall, and they can weigh up to 320 pounds.
I'm picking this this red wizard right
here.
The
ostrich is the only bird with 2 toes on each foot. All other birds have 3 or 4 toes. Some amazing Hollywood Hayden ostrich facts here. They don't need to drink water. They get all the water they need from the plants they eat, and they are underway and off and trotting or strutting, and it looks like no Clues Sue on the inside. Lynette de Dams is coming at her, and Lone Petunia on the outside. 3-way photo, and Lone Petunia is up in time to take it all.
I think the guy at the bottom
Lone Petunia is coming at her, and Lone Petunia on the outside. 3-way photo, and Lone Petunia is up in time to take it all.
I think Lone Petunia was the one of the third. How dare you be able to laugh at yourself for sucking at the lesser half? I mean, if that was intentional because they, if you're making fun of yourself, that's fair. And nobody should be mad about it. It's fine. It's, just one of those things. This is, let's talk about lovebirds. I used to own a lovebird. The only bird I've ever actually owned myself.
In an umbrella thorn tree in Tanzania, Africa, some fishers' lovebirds are looking for a nice hollow in which to nest and raise their young. The lovebird is a small, stout member of the parrot family. They're like humans in that location is a very important factor in finding a home. And sometimes you find just the right spot.
I didn't like my bird. I didn't like the bird.
Only to discover
I pretended to like the bird because I was supposed to like the bird, and my mom got me the bird.
somebody else got there first. Unlike humans, lovebirds who have found the perfect tree hollow can be evicted merely because another bird, like this Vanderdecken's hornbill, decides it might want to take a look. The hornbill pokes around a bit.
You can't fit in there, dumbass. Oh, this little bird.
No prey here, and this wouldn't make a suitable hornbill home. So the
I keep hearing the sound in the background. It keeps sounding like Kazooie walking.
resident lovebird moves back in.
Pretty standard gatekeeping bullshit. That sucks.
It's getting to be the time for the lovebird to make love and to make eggs. First, she feathers her nest with some nice, cushy fronds. Then, she and her mate for life pledge their union by, kissing.
Fucking!
To seal the deal, the male passes edibles to his beloved.
Now we're talking. I knew I loved lovebirds. How to train your lovebird to fly to you.
For their well-being and your bond.
Ugh.
In today's video, we're going to show you how to train your lovebird to fly to you. This training is a fantastic way to enhance your relationship with your bird. Ensure they get plenty of exercise.
We've avoided
and
AI.
Can be extremely helpful if your bird ever flies away.
So the
let's jump
TTS
right
voice
in.
so far, but here we are.
Creating a safe training environment. Training your lovebird to fly.
I don't care.
Treats to it. Once your lovebird is comfortable with this, start calling your bird while using the luring method, but without a treat. This helps establish the action and response without always relying on treats.
These little fuckers can hurt when they bite you.
Then, continue to stand just a short distance away from your lovebird. Gently call out its name and hold out a treat.
But the point
Use a
isn't
consistent
supposed to
cue.
be that you can beat the whole game. The point is supposed to be, can you be
small
interesting and show off the game that you were paid to do?
Patience is key here.
Could they? No, but they had a good laugh about it. This isn't a good video. Next, lovebird laying an egg. Ew. Let's see a fucking cloaca blowout. It's the circle of life. Hide this from your children. Don't let them see this lovebird taking a huge egg shit. Really smart that you're doing this from a foot up. Come on, kid. There you go. What was that reaction? Oh, did it go into your hand? Kind of weird. Oh, wash your fucking hands. Peach-faced lovebirds in the wild.
Sazin the Parrot Wizard, and I'm in northern Namibia.
Hi, Parrot Wizard. Oh, lovebirds! These look just like Brad and I both had lovebirds. Mine died way quicker than his did. His ended up becoming like the family
Peach-faced
lovebird.
lovebirds are an extremely popular pet in the U.S. After budgies and cockatiels and maybe green cheeks, they're probably the most commonly kept parrot. They have a ton of personality. You could see them in the wild. You could see where this comes from. They're flying around from tree to tree. They're chasing.
I want to see a yellow one. Are there any yellow ones out here? I had a yellow lovebird. Oh, there we go. Most of these are green. Mine was like primarily yellow with a peach face. How this African parrot ended up in a cactus.
Is a rosy-faced lovebird. It has a bit of a thing for extraordinary apartments, prickly ones. This bird likes to live in cacti, and he's not the only one. But how do birds that originated in Africa end up in cacti in Phoenix, Arizona?
What the fuck are you talking about? Didn't you hear the last guy? They're like a super popular bird.
It all began with an open door. Rosy-faced lovebirds are originally from dry parts of Africa. They're small, colorful
What, you think no lovebirds escape?
parrots and are often kept as cage birds in the U.S. In Phoenix, the ancestors of these little fellows escaped captivity and found a wonderful new world filled with everything a lovebird could ever dream of. Life
I found myself a cactus.
here is so good, it's taken the parrot species just 25 years to colonize almost all of the greater Phoenix area.
Now, how cool is that? I want to go to Phoenix and see the birds.
In the deserts of Arizona, it isn't always easy to find tree holes to nest in, so the lovebirds started to keep an eye out for a special kind of apartment.
Man, I want to see, like...
The famous saguaro cactus became the new place to be. Digging a hole in a cactus is hard work, so the lovebirds hire local construction workers. The Gila woodpecker lends a hand, or more accurately, a beak.
Shut up.
These woodpeckers excavate a new nest cavity every year, so there's plenty of unused real estate for the lovebirds to move into.
I was gonna say, do they just steal them?
With an ideal climate and lots of nesting sites, Phoenix is a little slice of lovebird heaven.
Man, the problem is Phoenix
But what
is
do
in
the birds
Arizona, so it's really hot out there. What do they eat? Like
The
everything?
saguaro
Seed?
provides for the native woodpeckers, but not for the lovebirds. Once again, the parrots have had a little help from the locals, just not the feathered kind this time.
Okay. I'm sorry. Is the entire... Is the population of Phoenix keeping this invasive species alive?
People of Phoenix love their colorful garden visitors and are happy to feed them.
Ah, you can't do that! They're invasive!
There's one final element to the lovebird's success here. Back in Africa, they're always found near water. And here, in the city, there are plenty of lawn sprinklers around.
There shouldn't be. This is the desert. I said this on Discord.
In the 40-degree heat, these splashy gardens become a lovebird magnet.
You need to move out of the desert. Get out of the desert.
It's a chance for a drink and a cold shower. Most exotic species that escape don't survive long in the wild, and fewer still establish breeding populations in non-native habitats.
I love these birds.
But over the past 25 years, the population of these lovebirds has increased, and they've become regular visitors to the city parks and backyards of many Phoenix neighborhoods.
That would be really cool. Oh, that looks like my bird. That looks like my bird. That looks like my bird.
Backyards of many Phoenix neighborhoods.
Mine had like a slightly more peach face, but mine was like a yellow bird like this.
The good thing is that so far this sudden abundance of parrots hasn't had any negative environmental impacts.
Oh.
Their preference for nesting sites, food, and water mean the lovebirds stay in the city and don't threaten the desert ecosystem.
Gonna need a huge citation on that one. I don't know about that. No repercussions whatsoever. My 100 pairs of African lovebreeders, I don't care about that. We've seen enough about lovebirds. Lovebirds, hawks. I don't have many hawk videos, but I've got a few. Oh, this is called Easiest Meal of This Hawk's Life. Hawk's like, are you stupid? This little mole or whatever just walked up to the hawk and it's just like, was this creature like taken up by the brain parasites? Did they take the... Oh, kitten almost eaten by hawk. You thought, dumbass. This poor kitten's like, I'm gonna go down here under the dashboard. I don't like the bird. Hawk's like, God damn it. Oh, the hawk realized there's a human in there. Red tail hawk calling. Do the thing! Do the thing. So sick. 50 bird sounds of Florida? That wasn't on my list. Is there anything interesting in here? Why would you rotate Do the Thing out? Do the Thing's been out for a while. Hold on. What's next? Do the Thing! Finches. I can add it back. Here, let's watch Finches. I'll add it back while the Finches are going off. Stunning Lady Golden Finches feeding. Here, watch Finches eat for a second. I'll give you back to Do the Thing. Can I? Oh, yeah, that's be a little bit of work. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. You can watch Finches eat while I do it. Channel points. Add new channel point. Do the thing! Oops. Create. There you go. Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. I realize now I shouldn't have done that first. Dashboard. Alerts. Edit alerts. Channel points. I gotta find Do the Thing. There's so many alerts in the grab bag now. Here it is.
Wow, you got that off the internet? In my day, the internet was only used to download pornography.
There you go. Why didn't the high five go? Where'd Do the Thing go? There it is. There you go. Damn it. Work. Let me refresh it.
Do the thing! So sick.
There you go. Do the thing. I'm so sick of these birds. How are we only halfway through this videos of birds just walking around? Finch hops around desk and demands scratches. I had family members who had finches. Birds are brainless critters. And finches are some of the dumbest of them all. They sound like they've got nothing going on upstairs. Large outdoor finch aviary. Can't really make finches interesting, can you? Reasons why you should get a zebra finch. Sell me on it. They can live up to 8 years. That's a negative. All right, the -1. Don't take much of space. Every time I've seen somebody own finches, they've had like 40 finches inside like a 2-foot cage. And to their credit, they've always seemed chill with it. There are different colors. No shit. They're birds. Their babies look like a feather with wings. I like the little sounds they make. Truth be told, Honest Engine. Clear difference between male and female. Yeah, penis. I do like the little honk sounds they make. Male is loud and has a lot of feather markings on body, especially chest. Are we out of reasons? Are we out of cool reasons like they have other colors? But 2 bad things. Difficult to tame though. Who's out there taming finches? And they won't stop humping. You start with 1, you end up with 15. And I tell you what, they're not good eating. I would assume. I have no idea. Bloodthirsty birds turned into vampires.
A finch. A female. Its ancestors doubtless were blown here by storms many centuries ago. Like most finches, they feed on seeds, nectar, and insects. But there's little food of any kind on wolf. And since they aren't strong enough flyers to leave the island, they've had to find food from a very unusual source.
You gotta love the red on their beaks. Gives away the, gives
They
away.
depend on another of the island's inhabitants.
Oh Jesus! Are they vampiring these
Nazca boobies?
They're vampiring the boobies. Ah!
Every day, these seabirds commute between the island and their fishing grounds out in the open ocean.
You can't vampire the boobies.
Each time a pair meet, they renew their bond. And then catch up with the neighbors.
Hey, you guys get bitten by the vampire bird yet? That's just a rumor.
Now is the time to hop into action.
Okay, if these things are constantly doing this, why aren't the bigger birds just like knocking them into the stratosphere?
Blood. They are vampire finches.
Yeah, I got that. Why is the bird letting them do this?
These little birds have become one of the world's newest species.
Why is
it? She cuts the quill of a large flight feather and the blood flows. The sight of it attracts the attention of others.
Tell them no! Stop them!
Blood is very nutritious. Worth fighting for.
Fuck off, you little bastards! Get out of here! This is gross.
So, with this never-ending supply of food, the vampire finches can flourish on an island where otherwise they could not survive.
Why are they letting them do this?
Why the boobies don't object, nobody knows. Perhaps the finch's behavior started when they helped the boobies to remove parasites from their plumage. Maybe the boobies think that the little vampires are still providing a service. Who can tell?
Maybe the boobies are just dumb as shit. Maybe the boobies don't know what's going on. Oh, I recognize that sound. That's a Florida sound right there. Man, bird sounds are so cool. I haven't seen half of these birds, at least not anytime recently. Who's our next bird? Lovebirds we saw, hawks we saw, finches we saw, assorted. Assorted is a wild category, if I remember. This is wild cassowary chases bird on beach.
I'm a bird down, what do I do? Do I stop?
That's scary.
Help me.
So, pretty sure I showed this one last time. Did I?
Can you distract him?
He's like, nope. Kicking that big ass. Apparently, they're really mean. White bellbird. Listen to the world's loudest bird call. Are you ready for this? You may want to move the headphones away from your ears. Don't tell me what to... What? Why do you need to be that loud? There's no reason for that. They're so loud. Why biologically is there a reason for that? 50 iconic bird sounds. We already had that. We already have that from Florida. Cartoon. Piper Nuggets. What is Nuggets? Oh my god. Oh shit. We don't want to watch Nuggets, do we? Is this the one about the bird that's the heroin allegory? Oh. You guys remember this shit? I don't remember when this came out, but it was early internet. Ghosts aren't real yet. See, this is an allegory, you see. I don't know if you're going to notice the subtle hints. Maybe this wasn't as popular as I thought. I remember this being like a big deal. Yeah, it's a drug allegory. And you see, the more he takes, the less it actually helps. The less it feels good. Why is the net getting fat? Maybe, I'm assuming it's because the animation style is relatively simplistic, so how else are you going to show that life is just getting a little worse for him? You don't even really feel the high anymore. Now he looks like a creature from the void. And this is a lesson for you. If you take heroin, you're going to turn into a wrinkly ball sack. I don't know if I said it was sad, but it's depressing for this damn little bird. Real downer for bird night. I don't remember putting this on the roster. If I'd actually looked at the roster, I might have nixed it. But we're here. And apparently, they're you know, it's not as well known as I thought, so it's good to show it off. Yeah, that was like a student film or something. I hope the bird gets the help he needs. Gonna thumbs that up. Oh, Jesus. Where were we? Bird Night, assorted cartoons, bin chicken. Oh, bin chickens. Yeah, we were gonna look up bin chickens. I told you I had a few videos about this. So apparently it's illegal to eat these fuckers, like even if you'd want to, because they're scavenger birds.
A Sydney man accused of catching and cooking an ibis has been freed on bail under strict conditions. A magistrate telling the Vietnamese national the ibis, often called a bin chicken, is protected and not for eating.
Where others see an
ugly
menace, John Tran saw a tasty meal.
Is this fucker coming out of the courtroom and vaping?
Tran, how many bin chicken did you kill? One. Only one?
Sometimes it's 2 or 3 if my cousin come over for a beer here.
Why'd you do it?
Is this a joke? Is this a meme? Am I being memed?
Try it.
The man was arrested yesterday after officers allegedly found a dead ibis hanging on his shower, where he also washes and dries his underwear.
Is this a joke? Saw this on the news. Real news story.
I mean,
Did it taste any good?
of course, it's delicious. It's like AFC, Australian fried chicken. You know, Australia is like an open buffet. Free food everywhere. Seagull here, a magpie over there. If you drive a little bit, you can eat a wombat.
I think it's real.
It's
Mate,
beautiful.
that's something you cannot do.
Kangaroo, yeah, kangaroo. I eat that too. You know, I've eaten every animal on the Australian coin. Sometimes, sometimes you're a possum walking on my telephone line. If I lucky, it electrocute itself.
I think this might be a meme. I think this might be a joke. I'm not sure. Hilarious. It was because apparently you're not supposed to eat these damn things. They are protected.
By itself for me.
Like, I looked it up.
As a toothpick up. The line. Eggs for breakfast.
This is a bit. This is a bit. Why would you? I think that the second half of that might have been a bit, but the first half was real. Like, there was like a Vietnamese guy who did eat one of these damn things, and I guess they got him in trouble. Why is this called the Unraveling the Mystery of the Ibis? They assist with natural pest control in gardens, eating black beetles, etc., and aerating your soil. Man, someone's gonna get a solid C- on their IBIS report. What the f... Isn't even his video. This guy uploaded this video from somewhere else. Australia could see the bin chicken become the official mascot of the 2032 Olympic Games.
It's a no from the Queensland Premier to having the bin chicken as the mascot for the 2032 Brisbane Olympic Games. The state's sports minister says he has a bit of a soft spot for the ibis, the much maligned scavenger, but the Premier's not so keen on the tip turkey being our top pick.
I don't think the ibis is going to make it to number 1. I think he can have his opinions, but I'll have mine.
That is just un-Queensland. Would have the...
Is the rest of this just them gabbing? Okay, I thought we'd hear more about their actual news. I thought it would actually be real. Like, we'd actually have a damn bin chicken as a mascot for the games.
He's nothing but vermin. I reckon this should be...
Iconic bin chicken, the ibis, adds poisonous cane toads to its menu.
A bounty put on his head.
The ibis, infamously known as the bin chicken, may redeem its Aussie reputation by becoming an ecological savior. It's called chicken, why wouldn't you eat it? Ibises are taking on the only other okay. The toad's poisonous skin wards off predators with a deadly toxin that can cause heart failure when eaten. But the ibis has developed an ingenious method of eating the toxic toad by flipping it around like a circus act and making it so nervous it starts spilling its toxins literally. The ibis gives the poisonous amphibian a spa day at the river, splashing and washing it before a grassy grooming and drying session before a final gulp-worthy finale. Man, I wouldn't trust this. These birds out here eating poisonous toads, just sort of winging it, as it were. I said winging it, there you go. The most hated bird in Australia. Tell me about the ibis.
Where they don't make a fuss and quietly blend into the background.
I suppose that's what makes them perfect garbage scavengers in cities. Ibis are monogamous, laying 2 to 3 eggs, and once the chicks are hatched...
Whatever. Secretary birds. By the way, I don't have 3 hours worth of content. I probably should have mentioned that earlier. We're probably nearing the end of our bird expedition, but I do want to see secretary birds.
Don't let this bird's looks distract you. The secretary bird has some serious kick.
Of course it does. Here's those legs.
Hi, I'm Danielle, and you're watching Animal Logic. The secretary bird is one of the most gorgeous and widespread birds in all of sub-Saharan Africa.
Show me the bird.
4 kilograms. Their hollow bones help them get very tall and statuesque without making them too heavy for flight.
Oh my god, I love these birds.
They can fly at heights of up to 3,000 meters, but they're not quite as graceful as their
What? These fuckers can fly at 9,000 feet?
aquiline cousins.
I don't believe you.
But when you look this
I don't believe that this bird can fly at 3,000 meters.
fly on land, there's little reason to leave the ground.
These killer queens have been turning heads for
Secretary
thousands of years.
Bird, 3,000
Even the ancient
meters.
Egyptians admired them. Bas-reliefs depicting secretary birds were recently discovered at the Temple of Hatshepsut. The amazing thing is that there are no secretary birds in Egypt. The
Secretary
artists
birds
were so
flying.
awestruck by their beauty that they carved the beautiful birds in stone for posterity.
European naturalists were also struck by their elegance.
They were originally named Sagittarius, which is Greek for archer, because of their
3,000 meters is 10,000 feet. But close. But still, boy, I don't believe this bird is flying at 10,000 feet.
refined and deliberate gait.
I could be
Forgive my
wrong. I've been known to be wrong before.
Distraction.
I don't believe this specific bird especially.
When hunting, they shake their tail feathers and wings to get the snake's attention away from their legs.
Secretary bird harasses jackal. I love watching birds be mean to other animals. It's very funny. Because birds are such pieces of shit that it's like, at least with cats, you know that the cats are just having a sort of vindictive streak, like a sort of like a toying with the animal, almost playing with it. With birds, you don't know with birds, man. Birds, what's going on in their heads? Are they trying to kill you? Are they trying to play? None of their motives make sense. Angola the secretary bird.
Hi, Mike here again. Most of you know this is Angola. Our secretary, or one of our secretary birds. We have a very famous secretary bird here called Madeline, who's in retirement, and Angola's become the understudy. And he is doing really, really well. He's been here.
Go get the bone,
I think
dipshit.
coming up for just
Hey,
about
there you go.
4 years now. And he came from a collection who we're really good friends with in France called the Pou de Fou.
Poo de foo.
And I love him to bits. I think that's just such good fun to work with.
We're not learning anything about this damn bird. We're just sort of watching him eat. I like that he makes funny noises.
He's really chilled. He's
Okay.
nice. He'll actually come out and do photos.
Okay. Fear of king cobra and black mambas. Don't they just kill
Nothing
like...
was more thrilling than watching a bird effortlessly deal with your worst fear.
Why are you fucking with the
Meet
bird?
Secretary bird.
Why are you fucking with a bird with a plastic snake?
Fear of king cobras, black mambas, and many other deadliest snakes in Africa. With lightning reflexes, this bird truly has no match. The secretary bird is truly a killer queen in the bird world.
Cartoon bird is gonna
known
kick
for
to the
its
nuts.
fierce hunting skills.
Yeah, it's got that look.
Unlike most birds
Ow!
of prey, secretary birds hunt on land, strutting confidently across the savannah on their long legs. They are famous for their ability to hunt and kill venomous
Stop
snakes,
fucking with the bird.
including cobras. With their strong legs, they stomp down on their prey with
It
such
doesn't like the
force that
snakes.
They can kill a snake with just one powerful blow. Their reflexes are faster than cats. They can deliver a kick in just 15 milliseconds. For instance, blinking your eyes takes 150 milliseconds. Magnificent.
Okay,
These
really,
birds have a
I really need a citation that they can kick 3 times faster than we can blink.
unique look with tall, slender bodies, long legs, and striking black feathers on their heads that look like quill pens behind their ears, which is where their name comes from. Despite their graceful appearance, they are fierce hunters. They don't just eat snakes, they also prey on small mammals, lizards, and insects. Secretary birds are one of the few birds of prey that hunt while walking.
I want to see it kill a real snake. Like, I don't want to see it kill necessarily. I mean, I do. Secretary bird, snake. I want to see it get a real snake. I don't want to see it kill it. This is from the BBTV. Secretary bird versus the snake. Is that real? I can't tell. This video sucks.
Wow.
Looks real.
I'm trying to think of, you see it's enlarging its face, huh?
Okay, that was exciting. Called the elusive tree snake. I had a bit of getting a whole bunch of Larry Bird clips, but I'm getting really tired, and that doesn't sound nearly as funny as it did when I put them on the roster. But they're already here, so we've got some Larry Bird jokes, I guess. So. Good job, Larry. Okay, like I said, I'm getting pretty tired. So there is something else I would like to take a peek at before we call it for the evening. Once upon a time, back in olden days, they had what was called the Fearsome Critters list. And apparently back in olden time, back in the early 1900s, those time periods, like, they actually called them fearsome creatures or fearsome critters. And there is a list of bird creatures that I would like to take a look at. And depending on how interesting some of these actually are, maybe we can look at like cryptid or fearsome critters night in the future. So hold on, let me get downstairs 1 second. I need to change properly because we need to get into the proper mood. Let me get the music swapped out here. There we go. There we go. How's that? How's that volume? It seems a little loud. Turn it down a tiny bit. There we go. All right, I got to change my shirt real quick. Let me see if this works. Take off the Benny suit. Boop. Perfect. All right. And now I think I just want to grab a little bit of this out of the distillery. Got some moonshine that I think will make this evening just a little bit. All right, no moonshine for the evening, so we're not going to worry about the moonshine. So what we do have is our Paul Bunyan list of old birds. There's a we got to get into the country spirit. Old birds. Here's my old bird list. There we go. So this is from a man named, what the hell was his name? Charles Edward Brown wrote something in like the early whenever, it's like early 1900s or whatnot. And we've got a few birds we're going to take a look at. Oh, you want the beret? Paint me like one of your French boys. Okay, so the first bird we're going to take a look at is the goofus bird, one of the most peculiar birds nesting near Paul Bunyan's old-time camp of the Big Onion River. It was the opposite of most other birds. It always flew backwards instead of forwards. This curious habit an old lumberjack explained. It don't give a darn where it's going. It only wants to know where it's been. It also built its nest upside down. Now we do have a picture. So this is No, we don't. We don't have a picture of the Goofus bird. But it's a... Oh, wait, there we do. It's this one. This is the Goofus bird right here. That's the Goofus bird. That's a mater line from Cars. I think this one came first. but they probably got it from this, yes. The gilly-galoo. This hillside plover nested on the slopes of Bunyan's famous Pyramid 40. Living into such locality, it laid square eggs so that they could not roll down the steep incline. The lumberjacks hard-boiled these eggs and used them as dice. So the gilly-galoo is this guy right here, and apparently the eggs that it lays are square so they don't roll down the hill, just like the shit of wombats, if I'm not mistaken. The pinnacle grouse, which is this guy right here, this little guy right here. This bird only has one wing. It enabled it to fly in only one direction, about the top of the conical hill. The color of its plumage changed with the seasons and the condition of the observer. This is the Philly-Loo bird. Here we go. A bird with very few feathers that flew upside down to keep warm. That's different from the other... Never mind. How many birds do we have that fly weird? The Philly-Loo bird. It has a long beak like a stork and long legs. It had no feathers to spare. It flew upside down the better to keep warm and to avoid rheumatism in its long limbs. It laid grade T eggs. Imagine this is the only bird you had on birds. I haven't even looked at the mammals, but the birds list is actually pretty small compared to the other monsters that they created out of nowhere. And finally, the last of the birds on our list is mosquitoes. The naturalist in Paul Bunyan's camp classified these as birds. When Paul was logging in the Chippewa River region, the mosquitoes were particularly troublesome. They were so big that they could straddle the stream and pick the passing lumberjacks off the log drive. Sometimes a logging crew would find one in this position, quickly tie his legs to convenient trees, and use him for a bridge across the river. Paul imported from Texas a drove of fighting bumblebees to combat the mosquitoes. They fought a while, then made peace and intermarried. What? And intermarried? The result of this crossing made the situation worse than ever before for the loggers. The offsprings had stingers at both ends. Oh God. So they were like bees and mosquitoes that just sting and that sucks. I actually found something else I wanted to do tonight before we actually call it. I took a look at the list of Super Nintendo ROMs to see if any of them were bird related, and the only one I could really see was a Daffy Duck game. So I don't know anything about the Daffy Duck Martian mission games. DuckTales? I did DuckTales for Moon Knight, but good call. Also, that's for the NES. But you are right. Let's do a few, just a level or so. We're not gonna hit through the whole game or anything. I'm gonna switch this over to just chatting. Planet Magma, type resorts, size big, atmosphere quaint. Top secrets. Marvin causing havoc on resort planet. Marvin's at Risa. Stop him at all costs. Also, almost forgot. He has abducted our greatest politicians. Fucking leave him there. Fucking blow up the planet. I don't know what any of this is for. I'm just gonna exit. Do I have actual weapons? This weapon has recoil. This gun has recoil. I've never seen a gun on the Super Nintendo have recoil. Oh, I have a jetpack. Oh my god. How much jetpack do I have? Not much. I gotta say, these controls are extremely floaty. Like, wildly floaty. Like, everything kind of looks good. But that's not good enough. I'm out of health. No, it's fine. We found some more. God damn it. We'll see if there's actually... this game is so frustrating. Is there anything actually down here? I want to land on the platform, please. Thank you. Like, the jumps are way too much. Like, you wildly overcompensate with every jump. It feels almost Bubsy-like. And you need way more jetpack.
Nice one, Lulu! Up top!
I was gonna just finish the first stage, but what was the best Super Nintendo platformer? ActRaiser was pretty good. Castlevania, did people like that one? It certainly wasn't Home Alone. Okay. All right. Enough of that. I think that was fun. I think I'm a sleepy boy.